One, now we are just going to have a discussion of last class topic, that ESU unit. In last class, we just had a basic introduction about what is ESU and what are the different modes, which techniques which is being involved in ESU, and also we discussed what are the main components of ESU machine, right? So, but we have not discussed what is the effects of this high frequency current when it interact with the body tissue. So that is the topic that we are going to discuss in today class. What are the different or physiological effects will happen on body tissue when we are passing the high frequency current. So already we discussed there are four main applications where ESU unit is highly used. That is one for cutting, another for coagulation, another for fulguration, last one is for desiccation. How this happening, okay, how this process is happening in the body tissue, how this high frequency is interacting with the body tissue in order to happen these four process, that is the we are going to see next upcoming slides. So let's start with the first thing, that is the cutting. So for cutting, we can also call it as vaporization, because here the process of vaporization is happening for making the cutting process. So here in cutting, we are posing the same high frequency current, because we already know for the cutting intensity should be high compared to the coagulation. For cutting, if you are setting 400 watts, in the sense for coagulating, we will be just we are just setting like 250 or 150 watts. So the reason is that the high intensity is needed for cutting, so that you will reach the temperature called above 100 degrees Celsius. It's like water boiling. Okay, so for cutting process to be happened, the point of area contact, I mean the target tissue will have the temperature above 100 degrees Celsius. So that is the reason here we are fixing 400 watts. Moreover, in order to reach the intensity, temperature intensity over the contact area is above 100 degrees Celsius, so that the cells underneath of this electrode, that is a point of contact, will get boiled, or above the will get boiled, so that or the cells will get ruptured, so the cutting process is happening. This is the mechanism of cutting process. Next we will see coagulation process. Here also we are using the same high frequency current, but with the minimal intensity, that is 150 to 250 watts. So we should ensure the temperature should not reach above 100 degrees Celsius. We have to maintain between the temperature range of 60 to 70 degrees Celsius, because this process is called coagulation. Here in the coagulation, we have to modify the cells, so that the protein denaturation should be happen and clotting mechanism should be happen. So for that, optimum temperature to be maintained is between 60 to 40, I mean 40 to 60 degrees Celsius, so that according to we have to set the intensity which between 150 to 250 watts. So by passing this level of intensity, as I said before, the cells again will deform their structure by doing protein denaturation or collecting all the platelets over there, so that the clotting mechanism will happen. At the end, you will have minimal blood loss, that is it will stop the bleeding. So this is the overall process you can see in coagulation. So the coagulation, next we will see the fulguration. So fulguration is also called as electrosurgical. It is one kind of procedure. It's being used to destroy the tissue by using the high frequency current. Here we are using the electrode called needle type electrode. It is highly recommended compared to the other electrode if you want to do any fulguration techniques. So this is the particular technique. We are not making any direct contact with this tissue. We are especially by passing the spark superficially, we are removing the or destroying the tissue. Okay, so here the whatever electrode we are using, that is for example, if you are using needle electrode, it should not make a direct contact with the skin. So just the spark of the intensity will interact with the tissue, so that the superficial layer will get interacted. From there, if you have any undamaged, damaged cells, it can be easily removed or destroyed. This is the process called fulguration. And second one, last one is called desiccation. So desiccation is the another applications where the ESU unit is used. So that is the process where you are making the cell into extreme dryness. You are removing all sort of fluids which is there in the cells. At the end you are making the cell into converting the cells into damaged cells. That is called desiccation. So here the desiccant, what it will do in the sense, it is the hygroscopic, so that it attracts and holds the waters, water substance, so that it goes into extreme dryness state. As a result, your cell is getting damaged. Okay, so this is also one way where you want to like remove the unwanted tissue or unwanted cells, or you can remove the unwanted accumulation of excess fluid. So this is also one kind of application. So these are the four biological effects, that is physiological effects. It will happen in ESG unit when you are processing high frequency current. Like one is cutting, another one is coagulation, another one is fulguration, and last one is desiccation. So these are the four applications we can where you can use the ESU unit in surgical procedure. Yes, thank you.